to the schedule release show. I'm the commish, deputy commish, Bay, TNT. I don't know what he's going with this year. And then we got Jabroneez, all champions in the building, former champions. So I'm gonna get right into it because we kind of pressed for time.
Okay.
So y'all can see the schedule scrolling somewhere along the screen. I'll figure out that later. But right now we're just gonna touch on any thoughts because we saw the schedule. First week is always the everyone versus everyone. Everyone giving me a hard time on the smack board, but we already know what your first game is. So, and the doubleheader is going to be week 4, and we're going to do the division gauntlet again. But one of the weeks got pushed back to week 12 because week 12 there's no bye weeks. So out the gate you do the division gauntlet, then week 4 doubleheader. You step out of the division, you'll step back in, and then y'all know the rest. So, any comments?
I'm a little disappointed that we ain't get to go to Lincoln Legends for that week 2 game. You know, we wanted to be in the building for that one, but you know, other than that, no complaints. The schedule is what it is.
Bronze?
Schedule, man. I'm just running through everybody.
All right, well, let's get right into it. Everyone knows the show is all about the draft. So we're going to go through each division and we talk about who had the best draft in that division. Who had the weakest or whatever. So, who division you want to start out with?
Let's start with JB.
Oh yeah, welcome Body back to the league. New owners in that quote JV division. Hopefully we can spice it up some.
Throw him a bone and shit.
Yeah.
I guess on the top for me, I'll start with Machiavellians. Solid team.
Right actually now. Drafted, by the way.
Solid team. His draft is, it's solid. That's all I can say. You know, Dalvin Cook, Debo Samuel, Mike Evans. He has a professional team. It's a team that's going to be fighting for that 6-7 spot. Probably favored to win that division.
Oh, you want to go through all of them, or you want me to comment? Yeah, I thought Tony had a decent draft. It's like you said, it's the professional. Like, I don't think he really didn't make too many bad picks, but he's the top half of it.
Who else? Let's go.
Body bag, Bread, and
let's go with Bread. Justin Jefferson
G5.
fell in his lap at 5. I know he was ecstatic about that. Nick Chubb is like, he's just not sexy and shit. Yeah, it's like you have him, and he just it's like, I got a good back. It's typical Brady team. A lot of names, everybody there, brand names. He made a good trade, getting a receiver from Washington for a couple of late round picks. I was a little confused by that, but Corey does what Corey does. Moving on, G5. Once again, I don't think he thought Derrick Henry would be there for it. That's good right there, good value. He always the first one to take a quarterback, so now he on the Josh Allen bandwagon. I'm not a big fan of Michael Pittman, and that's not to take a shot. I just feel like, I don't think he that good. I just think he just the best over there. I think all the receivers stink. He just the best. Goddard is solid tight end. Same thing with Metcalf. It's not a knock against Metcalf. It's Geno and Drew Lock and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Seattle might end up with the worst record in the league this year, so I think it's going to be several games where Metcalf just don't give you nothing.
Yeah.
Last thing I'll say too about the boy St. Brown. Yeah, I ain't even have him on my draft boys. And what I mean by that is everything he did last year, because everybody was hurt, everybody was gone, so I didn't look at him like, if everybody get hurt again, then you got a good player and shit. But G5 pick. And for me, lastly, body bag. Hey, listen, I don't get the Najee Harris thing, and I know I'm in the minority with that, so I ain't taking a shot there either. But he just get a lot of carries. He get like 25 carries for 80 yards and shit. Saquon Barkley, you're taking a shot right there. If he get the old Saquon, he got some money, but I ain't counting on that. We made the trade. I'll give you my point of view when we get to my division. Tell you what I thought about it. Trading Darren Waller for Leonard Fournette. I'm not really a fan of his wide receivers. I think that's where he gonna struggle. Wide receiver and tight end. He gonna learn real quick that this ain't the league, then I have a tight end.
I said, oh yeah, you don't got Waller, right? That was a tree.
Yeah.
So who's tight end?
I'll let y'all speak on it.
It's tight end.
It's Njoku and somebody.
Taysom Hill.
Yeah, Taysom Hill. I know Taysom Hill family ain't even draft that nigga and shit. Like, good luck at this shit.
Yeah, I definitely go body bag. Had a good middle draft, like this first few rounds. I'm not, like you said, it's if you get this old Saquon, then yeah. But my sentiments the same about Najee Harris. But I do like his middle round picks. He got some value there in the middle round. Same thing. G5 is a typical G5 draft. But like you said, receivers, I don't like his quarterbacks. Most of them is receivers. Well, most of them. Yeah, Bread is just being Bread. I mean, like you said, but he had a solid draft, but he had the whole Nick Chubb thing. I like Nick Chubb though.
Like Nick Chubb is like, he good. He not sexy. Yeah. Nick Chubb.
Yeah, that's Brady's team. Brady's team gonna be sexy, but they usually always good. Joey, you kind of quiet over there, man.
Chubb is a smooth 16, man. It's a sweet 16, man. You're like somebody's daughter, man. But yeah, this division, I actually do like. I think, even though it's still questions if he drafted or not, I think Machiavellians.
He drafted. His bubble was green. He logged in.
I think it was a couple auto picks.
At least the first half he drafted. I'm gonna guarantee you that.
You know, with help with auto picks, I think Machiavellians probably had the best draft in that division. I do want to point out just the issue not that I had with went on within this division right after the draft. Like Machiavellians, he cut Elijah Moore and Jacoby Myers. Like right before the waiver signing or the last two picks where we do the waiver wire thing. I just thought that was a little weird. I don't know. I'm not sure if he forgot what the rules were. I mean, he currently has 2 roster spots still open, so I don't get the reasoning behind cutting a player that you drafted in the 9th round. So maybe that was one of his auto picks that he didn't like. Of course, G5 was the first one to scoop him up and shit. Of course, out of all people and shit, so.
I was just out.
So let's move on to that next division.
It is what it is. I like Machiavellians. And yeah, other teams are okay.
I agree. I like Machiavellians to win that division.
Yeah.
As of today.
Yeah, as of right now. Alright. Do your division or you want to jump?
I think we should do yours because the chance.
Save a chance for last.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's do our divisions. Meet Jabroneez, Arizona, and Kajinos.
Do we start with the obvious?
We hit off.
Ron. Goddamn, baby. Shit.
Woo! He had a good time.
Yeah, because he didn't have a good draft. Look, I know he probably was, once again, Jonathan Taylor falling him at 3. He probably wasn't expecting that. He needs Javonte Williams to hit. If it's like it was last year, he gonna be in trouble. I know he traded Sutton, so his wide receiver play is
Yeah.
his tight end play is his quarterback play is
Trey Lance was his man, at least the way he said it at the draft. I mean,
I'll put it like this, but he put all his eggs in that basket. Like, at least had something like, a Kirk Cousins or something, just in case. Like,
he's got Rodgers too. He traded for Rodgers.
Okay, all right. Then I apologize then. But still, I'll finish up. I know this y'all the business. I'll let y'all get into it. My man Kajinos. I love Austin Eckler. Tyreek Hill is all about the quarterback, so I can't. That's an okay pick. Zeke will be the key to his team. If Zeke is anything, if Zeke can be like a running back 2, he gonna be all right. I think he had a solid draft. He gonna be fighting for somewhere 5th, 6th best team in the league or whatever. All right, that's done with that. Now let's get on to the big boys of y'all division. I'll start with QT. First pick, Jamar Chase. Okay, I ain't mad at that. I like Connor. I like Keenan Allen. I love Burrow. I love your first 4 picks. Anybody who know T, I understand the way your running back game. You got PPR running backs. I get it. I like Chark in the 9th round. Great value. You want to do what you do. You want to be a factor at the end of the day. Another smooth draft. Let's get on to Jabroneez. I gotta say this, man. I love this draft. This might be my second favorite draft because this draft fits my like. If you gonna go for it, go for it. McCaffrey could be the number 1 scoring running back. I mean, the upside is tremendous. Alvin Kamara could be the number 1 running back. The upside is tremendous. Kyle Pitts could be the number 1 tight end. The upside is tremendous. I'm gonna skip over Montgomery. Jalen Hurts could be the number 1 quarterback. Upside is tremendous. Judy upside is tremendous. Waddle upside is tremendous. Renfro upside is tremendous. I love this team, man. Like, this is a team after my heart. The only thing I would say is that you roll the dice a little too much, but you got so much explosion on this team. Like, you only need like 1 or 2 of them to hit. Like, if McCaffrey stay healthy all year, Kamara stay healthy all year, it don't matter. You gonna have 2 of the top 5 scoring running backs if Pitts do what he's supposed to do. And like I said, Renfro, Waddle, Judy, you just need one of them to be good in a given week. If your running backs, your quarterback, and your tight end carrying you, I can't say, listen, you did your thing. Now I'll let y'all get into the draft.
Yeah, I ain't gonna speak on my team because, like, outside of my team, like, I'm just echo what you said. Johnny had a real good draft. I like his team too. Usually I'm a little weary with his team coming out of the draft, but I have to admit, hey, his team, like you said, if anyone, he got a bunch of players that got pop potential.
Yeah, their ceiling is so high, and the floor isn't that low.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'll leave it at that. I mean, like you said, we're gonna speak online. He had a good time. I like Kev's team too. Like, I like the front end of the draft. Like you said, asking a lot for Zeke from where he got him from 3rd round. That's good value for Zeke.
If he hit on Zeke, then he got a chance to be top 4 seedish.
Yeah, pretty much. And I like the boy Christian Kirk. That was a sneaky.
I do like Kirk. I do like Kirk.
Yeah, so like I was saying, like, as far as I'll start with Kajinos, like you said, Zeke. That's the one pick I'll be a little iffy, but I'm a little iffy on Zeke this year,
So that ain't bad though.
I had him kind of low.
Yeah, I'm later than that.
Yeah, I had him kind of low, but that's I like the shots he took at receiver. He just need one of them to pop. Lamar Jackson, I was actually gonna take him before he took him. So I think Kev got a solid team. T actually took some running backs kind of early this year, surprise. But I mean, I think that's because he had the first pick, so it kind of threw him off a little bit. But T always solid. He got his little PPR backs. He got his man Hines and McKissick. I swear he got them every single year. Then Ron was sauce. So we just
Speaking of that, Ron, listen, if you want to off the bat, just put on the smack board before Sunday. We're off the bat. I know you was the shitty or whatever, but if you want to let it go, then we can let it go.
And then appreciate it, man. For once, finally get some love on the preseason show. They finally love my draft. Of course, I love my draft too.
I love your draft. Only question I had was David Montgomery. Other than that, I don't have an issue with no pick you made. Listen, you hit it out the park, man. You did your thing.
Montgomery, like you said, picked though. I thought that was a solid pick, and then I started hearing everybody like, "Oh, young boy, like he's good." It's a win, but
you need a running back at that point. But
I did research. I just need one of them to get the majority of carry. It don't matter him or the handcuff. I'll be good. And then as far as Judy and Waddle, I feel like I mean, I did this last year where I got like 6 and 7. I got Debo and I got T Higgins. So if they can be, you know, similar to that this year for me, then I think, you know, I'm headed to, you know, top 2 in scoring once again.
Listen, I like Judy more than I like Sutton. I'm in the Judy camp, so I think that was a good pick right there.
And Renfro, I'm hoping, you know, they got the Patriots old coordinator. I'm hoping, you know, that could be, you know, another reincarnation of Wes Welker, Julian Edelman type. So when you mentioned James Cook, that's another high, you know, high potential player that could pop. Just that's sitting on my bench. I can't even use. So Jabroneez had a great draft.
you did.
All right. Let's get on this. All right, Champs Division.
The division that's produced the last 3 best records. But, you know, let's see.
TNT whooping their ass and Sell Fast with Negro. Where are we going about?
You know, I'm going to show the champ respect. I'm going to start with the champ. Tim. I wasn't expecting Cooper Kupp to go 2, but it didn't surprise me that he took Cooper Kupp 2. Can't hate on him. I mean, Cooper Kupp was the man last year. Overall, though, I thought this was one of Tim's weaker drafts. His running game left a little to be desired. He didn't come out with a top tight end. I mean, all respect to Hockenson, he definitely, you know, worthy of being in the tight end conversation, but he not, you know, upper echelon like Tim normally has. He rolling the dice with the Rams passing game, you know, especially with the quarterback not being, you know, 100%. He got Lockett again. I don't know if he got a little high right there because I don't think Lockett was going to get drafted. 8th round was a little bit of a reach. But yeah, this is the first time I'm leaving where scratching my head a little bit with the Legends draft. Whipping that ass. Got off to a good start. At the round 2 though, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I would love for his explanation on the Terry McLaurin trade, giving that up for I think a 10th and 11th round pick. But Corey trades, that's what he do. He putting a lot of hope in Michael Thomas. Like he gonna need Michael Thomas. He can't wait on him. I just don't like his draft at all. I think he had a bad draft. He going in with Justin Fields. That's asking a lot. Justin Fields with no parachute. Ugh. Let's get on to my man. Where Negro at? Listen, Negro had a good draft. I say he had the 2nd best draft in this division. I like Diggs. I like Mixon. I like Andrews. DJ Moore. That's a solid pick. Pierce. I like him. Pearson Hall. The problem I got with Pearson Hall, and I think this is the problem Negro gonna run into, is they're on bad teams. He got a lot of players on bad teams. You know, Pierce, Houston, Hall, the Jets, Mooney, Dallas, and he need one of them to pop. And that's the problem. When you on bad teams, everybody gonna get a chance because you losing. But if Pierce or Hall, he need either Pierce or Hall to pop. Pierce, Hall, or Mooney, if one of them can pop. You know, he got a chance to be 2nd place in the division. I can see him and Lincoln Legends battling out for that number 2 spot. Dare I say, do he get the Legends this year? And last, I turn it over to y'all. You know, I did my thing. I feel like I did. Only thing I'm gonna speak on, I ain't gonna speak on my team because, you know, of course, I don't know. I think I killed it. As far as the trade go, I was going to draft Darren Waller if he was there. Body Bag took a 1 pick before I took Fournette. For me personally, the reason for me is the offensive coordinator from the Patriots. All he do is scheme offenses for the tight end. That's all New England was. 2 years ago, New England took 2 tight ends in the 2nd, 3rd round. Then they came back with 2 tight ends in free agency. So that's his thing. You give me him with Darren Waller, I'm all in. So, and one thing I learned that I don't want to be playing the tight end game. I'm out.
Bronze, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I like for this division, I like Dew and So Fast. I think that's the best 2 teams, had the best 2 drafts in this division. I actually do agree, like, this is, even though 10 team is solid, like, I think this might actually be one of his worst drafts. You know, with maybe a little Super Bowl hangover. You know, he was too focused on the speech instead of his draft. The other thing, I think this year was just, it's just a big mud pile of players. Like, I don't think it was no set rankings. I think it was just a lot of players were similar once you got out the first 2 rounds. So I think, you know, those draft cheat sheets that he uses couldn't you know, set him up, you know, how it usually does.
It was tough picking where we picked that. Like, not to cut you off, but like all up until the week I started doing I didn't do my homework until the week before the draft, and all I was going to pick Jonathan Taylor. Then I started doing my homework, and I'm like, oh shit, this draft ain't deep. It's not deep in running backs. It's not deep in receivers. So it was like, my first pick was like, what do I like? What do I expect to be there on the turn? And that's what made me lean towards Jamar Chase, because I thought it was going to be some running backs there that I would like. So I'm like, let me just get my receiver now, because I would have got my running back first. I didn't like the receivers that was there at 2 and 3. So I'm like, let me get my receivers, and then I can pick a running back.
So what you're saying is you would rather be Jamar Chase and James Conner than Jonathan Taylor and AJ Brown?
Yeah, basically.
I get
basically, that.
That makes sense.
And that kind of influenced my pick, because I was just looking at it. This is, we've been doing this since 08. This was probably the weakest draft going into a season I've seen. Not since, like, there's so many open question marks on what, like, that middle. Someone's going to get lucky and pop one of these mid-round picks. It was just too many question marks. Like, it wasn't like deep where you knew, okay, I can check it off. So this was a weird year draft. So
yeah, I agree. But yeah,
you been saying about Corey draft either.
Corey.
Yeah, I didn't like what he did with the turn either. Like the Akers Dobbins thing, and the kicker in the 9th round. Like, that got to be the earliest a kicker ever went outside of the middleman, maybe, but like that.
He putting it all on Justin Fields, I guess. You know, he had luck with Jalen Hurts last year.
That was his biggest mistake, not getting the quarterback sooner.
We got him with Kurt. That team, what's your assessment of the division?
Yeah, I think it's like if Negro got the curse where his players always get hurt. If he can keep a healthy team, it's between y'all two for that division. Like, going into the season, at TNT and Negro had the best draft, and Negro always gets struck with the injury bug. So we'll see how that panned out.
Bold prediction: Negro will finally take down Lincoln Legends.
Finally break that. Yeah, now there's the champ.
Gonna break the curse.
I'm not ready to go there. I gotta see it, man. I gotta see it.
Honestly, I think Negro, he get a lot of slack, man. He do struggle, but he has had some horrible luck with injuries. I can't even lie.
Yeah, that's been his problem. He's just been cursed with injuries, man. Like, he always lead the draft with a good team, or decent. At least the first part of the draft is usually decent for him, but it's just one of his top 2 dogs always go down.
I'll say this. Best draft for me, I think I already said it, Jabroneez, if I'm taking myself off this conversation. Worst draft, listen, as bad a night as Arizona Ron had, I still think maybe whipping that ass might have had the worst draft.
Yeah, it was the quarterback, and then, like you said, he lost it on Michael Thomas. I mean, he still got Devontae, but it's a question mark. Receivers,
Best draft, worst draft. Take yourself out of it.
You got answer with. I'm trying to think.
I might have to give you best draft, honestly. I'm trying to figure out the worst. But yeah, you nailed every pick. Cause usually I look at the draft and see who's on the board after you pick, and yeah, it's not too many times I look at you and like that. Let somebody slide past you. So
I might take a little close look at TNT draft.
oh yeah, draft too. Like, who did you trade for that for?
Darren Waller.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love some CD man. I definitely like Marquise Brown. Now you got Nuke to back him up. So, I think y'all two had probably the top 2 drafts. I mean,
Michael Gallup sitting down there in 14.
yeah.
But good. Who you have for the worst draft?
First draft. Like, I'm gonna give it to Corey because of the quarterback situation, but let's see, a close second might be body bag. I'm not too high on this. I love me some Mike Williams, but
Your body bag had a bad draft, but whipping that ass in Arizona rhymes this week.
yeah, I forgot about Ryan.
It just, you know. And I'm not a fan of G5 draft. I don't think he had a bad draft. I just think the situation that the players are in, I don't think they're going to produce.
Yeah, he gonna be his team. He gonna be in the hunt. He gonna be.
I can tell he wasn't.
He
He ain't do no work. I can tell because he saw Metcalf in the 5th round. Like, ooh, Metcalf's still on the board.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think he's like, why is Metcalf here? And so.
I'm trying. I
really
really
a
think.
couple of receivers I would have took over Metcalf at that point too.
I really think it's between you and Selfest
Self-ass getting the love.
Yeah,
man.
for best draft.
Well, he's not including himself. So.
Yeah, not yeah, of course.
I mean, but still, you're giving them a top 3 draft.
That's true.
Listen.
We gotta wrap this up. I got another draft happening. So I appreciate it. Boom room next week. Season kickoff. And I try to get the video out before Thursday night. But if not, I'll at least start posting the schedule. So.
Hey, listen, last time I'm going to say once again for the last time, shout out to the champ, Lincoln Legends, man. I'm proud of you, deserve it. Good luck, everybody. As we know, the draft is just one vehicle. I wish all y'all luck. I hope y'all get no injuries. And I'll see y'all on Sunday.
And welcome be the Dynasty League. We ain't forget about y'all. We're going to start including awesome videos going forward. Your schedule's already been up. So welcome to the new owners to the league. Got Julian Pops is now coming in the fold. And then also his buddy from college. And then Big Game Dame came back. You know, he's doing welcome back to the other beats. So y'all may know him from the original league. But welcome to the league, y'all. We'll see y'all.
Seth, I got you week 2. It's a bet, homie.
Right.